RFM, brought to you by them, and also guest video production.
Yeah, thanks very much, Cookie. And working overtime here this afternoon too, the Corio runner, Kenny Bone, has been very busy, and it looks like a bit of perspiration on his brow here this afternoon.
He'll drink some beer at that past last day, Kenny, I could tell you. He's done more miles than Rob D. Costello already. It's only quarter time. He's down in defence, telling Darren Sherry what to do. As they bounce the ball, and Purley goes up and slaps it down. In goes Cousins for Corio. They're stacking on top of him. Finlay's in there. So too is Balan. That's Simon Balan. And the umpire's going to ball it up in the centre of the ground once more as Fordham goes back towards the half forward.
Yeah, interesting move, Werribee Centrals. They've got Robbie Andrews in the goal scorer at full forward as the ball now is cleared from the pack situation in the centre of Shell Oval by the dasher, Darren Finlay. Looks out there for his teammate. That was Chris Delaney. Good football to his brother there. Yeah, it was his brother too. Barry. He's kicked out a poor one, and chipping in taking a very handy mark for the Corio side. I would suggest Paul Manson.
Paul Manson was. His kick is out wide. A mark taken for the Centrals. They want to play on immediately. They do so. The left foot kick into Barry Delaney, who marks in the long sleeve short of centre half forward. His hand pass goes back to a player who came down the ground up the take of that mark. Fires long with the left foot. Bottoms up. He was through the goal post, through the point post, I beg your pardon, before he marked. And it's 1 point only goes on the board to the Werribee Centrals.
Inaccuracy could be a very costly situation, Cookie, early stages. Werribee Central, 3-6, 24
the chance, Ronnie, to give the score. The kicking was a shocker, Ronnie, from Shelley. And Robbie Andrews, who you said's now playing in the forward line, has taken a mark unopposed at half-forward flank. He looks a fair way out. Let's wait and see. Shelley kicked the ball in. He was aiming out to the Shell Club side of the ground, but the kick slid off the side of the boot. Andrews gathered the kick. He's taken the mark. Andrews, long, towards the forward.
Howard!
Howard's taken a beauty. The big long arms reached up for big Howard. He's taken a good mark. He's going to be on a bit of an angle, Brady, but he's an experienced forward. He should kick the goal.
Yeah, Mick, well, he's not renowned for his disposal. He's tall. As long as he's within 20 metres, he's got half a chance. Mick Howard on that left foot. He's kicked it into the man of the mark. He's kicked it to Jimmy on Turk's head, who's not too happy about it, I've got to tell you.
That goes Cousins with the ball out wide for Corio. He swings the play well wide too. Chance here for Greg Hart of the Centrals. Kicks the ball back towards the half forward, and he's found a teammate. Will try and pick him up as he's taken the mark. Looks like little Delaney it is. It's Chris Delaney. And what an awful kick from Mick Howard. It's pretty hard to get away from that kick. That was shocking, Ron. 20 metres out from goal, almost directly in front. A little bit of an angle. Delaney now. Punt kicks the ball. Up they go. Up in front of the pack, almost to mark the Manson, isn't it? Pay that one, Ronnie. Getting back and taking it in front there.
Yes, it is paid too much by Greg Neil as Paul Manson goes short. Adam Kent gives him an opportunity now. Takes the mark, plays on quickly, the long kick to Neville. Good football, Ricky Neville. Gives it to his running teammate in Cockrell. Probably a little bit slow there, Cockrell, but it was good enough now to get it to Swampy Marsh. Played on, lost his footing, did Swampy, and it's not like Swampy to lose his footing. Normally reasonably sure, and I think you'll find that the umpire now has picked one out. And getting a free kick, Werribee Central's player on his back, not in the best of condition either.
No, he's not in the pink, that's for sure, Ron. That was for a high tackle. I don't think it wasn't hurt in the tackle. He was hurt when he landed on the ground. He was pulled around the neck. That didn't hurt him, but he's hurt his back, I'd suggest, as he landed on the turf, and he's not going to be able to take this kick. The kick now from the Centrals player who took that one instead of the injured player. Goes back towards the centre of the ground. Dave McKernan's in there. His kick is smothered though for Corio. Simon Balan gets a hand pass out. Lands it with Johnny Cousins. Cousins for Corio. Goes it across to the captain, Cornwall. And away goes Cornwall out wide. Looking for Superman Adam Kent. He's got it. Adam Kent punt kicks quickly up towards that injured player. Might hit him on the head if he's not careful. It didn't. Up they go. Marsh is a chance for Corio. Can't mark. The ball comes away for the Centrals through the agency of Finlay. And he's found Kevin Keogh wide on the far side of the ground, which is the grandstand side. Keogh plays him with a hand pass towards Delaney. Too far the hand pass. Out of bounds the call. And the umpire's going to throw it in. And I'm still trying to pick up this player. If you take the call, Ronnie, I'll get him for you.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good either, Cookie. Could have pinched a nerve in his back, I'd say. Back to the footy, though. Corio now, through the agency of Nevada, Cornwall. Good, strong footy, Nevada. Should be rewarded with a free kick for mine. Not forthcoming from umpire Grapses. He'll bounce down 60 metres from the Werribee Central goal. Members side, social side of the Shell Oval. The bounce, a good one, trying to break through the tackle there. I think you'll find it was Dean Mason. Manson will lost the footy. No, it was Paul, as now the ball kicked quickly up there for the Centrals, but back of the pack. Mickey O'Toole takes a great grab.
Couldn't get him coming off, Ron, but Barry Neville's now come onto the ground. He's taken the mark. He's rushed on the ground, and he's taken the mark, centering position, just coming off the interchange. And this is Neville, the young fella Barry Neville, playing his first game today for the Werribee Central's first senior game. Punt kicks towards half forward, and Jamie Ellis comes out and takes a nice mark. Too far out the score as Jamie goes, bang on the right foot. Oh, this is a rainmaker. It's high in the air, looking for the high flyers. Howard's too far in the left, and at the back of the pack, McCone gathers well for Corio. McCone goes out wide towards the back pocket. He finds Captain Cornwall out there, and Cornwall goes away on the right foot on the grandstand side of the ground, up towards the half-forward line. Leading out of the race for the ball was Rick Neville. We've got two Nevilles on the ground now, one for Corio and one for the Centrals. Pooleye gathers, hand passes well to Keogh. And the veteran Keogh with a crew cut, the haircut of the century. Punt kicks up towards the forward pocket. Almost a mark to Mickey Howard, he can't mark it. Adam Kent works well at ground level, gets the hand pass away to Manson. Manson has to kick in a hurry on the right foot. He goes up towards the Cockrell. That's Greg Cockrell, can't mark. Punched away from him. Chance now. Galalka gets the hand pass away. Running out from the footy and crashing his way through the pack was Manson. Got it back to Neville. Neville of Corio. They're working hard to get the ball out of defence. It goes up towards half back. Ian Cockrell can't take the mark. Dived on top and got the hand pass away. It's pretty tough out there, Brady, as it goes out towards half forward for Corio. Picked up and taken away well by Peter Brown, who crashes his way through the pack for the Centrals.
Known to his teammates as pies and, cold pies at the moment, as we see Corio now from Peter Brown's kick take the ball. They're playing kick to kick at the present time. Chipping in, taking a nice mark for the Centrals. I think you'll find it could be, I'm not sure if it's out there. Could you? It'll be Greg Hart. Brings it to the centre half forward position. Pack of players have formed. Pretty tough stuff out there at the present time. Umpire Greg Neal said, give it to me, fellas. We'll have a ball up at centre half forward. Werribee Centrals doing the attacking early stages of the second quarter. Corio leading by 3 points.
Howard doing the ruck work this time. Knocks the ball to the ground. Chance for Finlay. Oh, he cops one high. Play on the core. Cockrell gets a hand pass out. Chance for the Centrals. Little kick around the corner's not bad. It's gone down towards half forward. Here's a race for the footy. A chance here for the Centrals. It's picked up by a little bit Galalka. He spins the ball around on the right foot and loses Mick O'Toole down there in defence. Who's leading out. Finlay's a chance. Doesn't handle it cleanly just when he has to. Offhand. Over the line, out of bounds. Throw in. Midway between half forward, flank and forward pocket. The scoreboard shows 4-3-27 Corio. 3 goals, 6-24 the Centrals. Crackerjack game. 3 points the difference as the ball comes back into play. They get out of defence here. Corio up towards Galalka. Away from behind. Couldn't hold the mark. Umpire didn't pay. Correct decision too for the umpire. Here's a player pushed in the back for the Centrals. He'll get a free kick. Didn't like it much either. And this is the interchange player playing his first game, Brony. He's just come onto the ground. Barry Neville. Well done, son. Put the body on the line.
Yeah, Neville's kicked now. Looks up the ground. Looks for Chris Delaney. Couldn't find him either. As we see now, the loose ball sees Johnny Cousins swoop on it. Was legged, but the umpire said, now give it to me, and we'll have a ball up about 55 metres from the Werribee Central goal. And just wearing number 39, Cookie, as you've called, is Barry Neville for the Werribee Central side. Thank you.
Playing his first game for the day. Bounce down, kicking a bit away from the goal to the Centrals who are attacking. McCone dives in hard on top of the footy, so too does Cousins. They'll affect another ball up. It only went 2 metres from the previous decision, and the umpire is going to repeat the dose, Brady. Scoreboard, 27 plays 24. 3 points in front of Corio on their home turf here at the Shell Oval.
Okay, the ball now put to ground. Pack of players have formed, working hard at ground level for the Corio side, Keithy Cornwall. Now, working hard, Greg Cockrell. Could have been given a free kick for mine. Ripped into the ground by Jamie Ellis. No free kick forthcoming. Oh, the racehorse breaks through. Strong football, Darren Shelley. His quick kick to half-back Shell Oval side of the ground finds the ever-reliable dasher, Dean Manson.
Manson plays on immediately, goes up towards half forward. Out comes Ian Cockrell, gathers the footy on the second go. Punt kicks towards half forward. Would have been a free kick there to Nash, but he took the mark and played on immediately. His punt kick is not particularly good because it went straight to Manson. Plays on with hands, inboard. He goes to one Turk. He's made the position in the centre of the ground. Long kick from one Turk, down forward. Looking for Boothroyd at the back of the pack. A chance for Keogh. He can give it across to Nash. He does so. The hand pass not too good. Keogh goes and gets it again. Pushes it out wide in front of himself. He's hotly pressed there by Boyle, and he's hotly pressed by Ricky Neville, and this hotly pressed enough to lose control of the footy, Brady, and it's over the line out of bounds. Half forward flank.
Yeah, good pressure. It's on the members' side of Shell Oval here at Corio. Corio in attack. Loose ball, picked up Manson, quickly kicks it up to Boothroyd, under pressure there from his opponent, Peter Nash, who's done fairly well, not quite as attacking as he's been over past weeks, and I can understand that, Cookie, because he's playing on a guy that's kicked 98 for the season, and I'd be a little bit more negative here today as well.
Yeah, very disciplined. Up goes Pooleye, slaps it back over the top. A chance for Cornwall to run on for Corio. He can't do so. It's picked up here by Dave McCann out of Corio. It's a hand pass back, taken by Ian Cockrell. Cockrell spins around and fires into the pocket. Not a good kick. It's up the side of the boot. Marsh gathers the ball in the pocket. Has a fresh air shot. In goes Nash. Gathers. Hand passes for the safety of the boundary line. He'll find that place there. He's pushed in the back as he does so. Umpire says, throw it in. No free kick has been given.
Well, more coffee. Thanks very much, Helen Smith again from the Corio Sports Club. And
boundary throw in, forward pocket. Here's a chance. Can they get the footy onto the boot here, Corio? They can't do so. They're going crook down there too. Cockrell it is. Ian Cockrell down the umpire. Can't you see what I'm trying to do? Hand pass it away. He said no, and Gustacino receives the free kick for holding the ball.
Gustacino now, ever reliable defender for the Centrals. A little bit hesitant which way to go. He elects to go to the mountain side. Tacker players form. Looks there for his teammate, the high flyer, Darren Finlay. Couldn't take it on hands and knees. Trying to get the ball out to a teammate. Good pressure there, Adam Kent. Likewise was Johnny Cousins. And umpire Grapsis has called for the ball on the member side. Half-forward flank, Corio attacking zone.
27 plays 23. 4 points to difference as umpire Grapsis puts it on the turn. A chance here for Balan. He comes screaming out of the pack. Goes bang with the right foot. Long towards half-forward. Fordham's the target. Bounces awkwardly for Fatty. Goes back and after and taps it towards the fence. Might have been the best thing you could do there, Fatty, because he looked to be outnumbered. And the ball goes over the boundary line out of bounds. It's just on the outside of the 50-metre zone. And all of a sudden, the Centrals are into attack, Ron.
Yeah, they certainly are. The ball moving up and down Shalloval with immaculate ease through both sides, and it's a credit to them as we see now some good teamwork. Cockrell gives it to a teammate there at Paul Mason, and his Manson's kick though, well marked. Finlay plays on quickly to a lead of the big fella in and a very experienced campaigner too for the Centrals, Robbie Andrews, who's been moved to full forward. Being picked up by Darren Shelley, was with him, but the strong pair of hands take a very timely grab for the Werribee Central side. He's no more than 35 metres from goal, directly in front, Robbie Andrews, a real opportunity.
Good kick too from Finlay there to put it out in front of him where he couldn't be punched away. Andrews fires at the goal. It's very close. The goal umpire has dripped it away to his left-hand side. That's right of screen, and 1 point only. An important miss, I'd suggest, that one by Robbie Andrews. No pressure there. Well within kicking distance, just missing to the right-hand side. We wait now as Ian Cockrell's going to put the footy back into play. 27 plays 24. Corio lead by 3 points. Low scoring game, but there's plenty of action out there. As Cockrell comes in and punt kicks the ball out towards the grandstand side of the ground. Oh, up high there, little Crystalani couldn't mark. At the bottom of the pack, sharking it well. Jamie Ellis goes on that left foot in towards Fordham. Too much carry on the footy for mine. Umpire has paid a mark, I think, the Corio run as it went over Fordham's head, and a good mark taken by Cockrell. That's Ian Cockrell down there at the full-back position.
Well, obviously the ground out here at Shalloval still reasonably firm. Cookie players who are landing on it rather firmly, hurting themselves. And, well, on that occasion, Crystalani, no exception. With the football now at centre of the ground was Paul Manson. His kick now sees the Jimmy onto it, traps it, kicks it quickly up there. Oh, bingo!
Hey, the mark to Boyle.
Yeah, great mark, Philip the Bingo Boyle. There's been a free kick though behind the pack for being held without the ball, and it's the ever-reliable Greg Cockrell. An opportunity from 45 metres.
Centrals have just brought Mick Cunningham onto the ground. He's lining up in the forward pocket. Darren Shelley picking him up as this kick for goal. Wait on the goal umpire. It's offline. They're just missing some easy ones, Ron, both. So it must be a bit of pressure out there because conditions are very good here. The sun is streaming down at the Shell Oval here. Beautiful surface to play on. It's just got a little bit of sponge in it. I mean, it's not muddy or anything, but just a little bit of sponge. But they're missing set shots for goal as Nash comes in from full back for the Centrals and punt kicks long. Way out towards half back. Chance here for Finlay to get the hand pass away to Galauka. He did so. Galauka can't handle it. Goes back and gets it. Gets the hand pass away this occasion. Over the top he goes to Justin Morley down there in defence. And Morley punt kicks defence into attack. Up towards the centre wing position. Running onto the football, Simon Balan. He's hotly pressed on this occasion. Shelley's out there, so too is Swampy Marsh. Off hands it goes. Over the line. Boundary showing far side of the ground. We've gone plenty of time in the second quarter. Not much happening on the scoreboard, but plenty happening on the ground.
Yes, certainly, Cookie. Ball back into play. Again, ferocity at the leather, and that's what we're here to watch too, and it's good football here this afternoon, and I'm sure that goals will come. Boothroyd on 98 hasn't had a lot of opportunities in this second quarter. We're midway through the second term. Only 4 points separating these two sides. Corio's advantage. Quick chip out of the pack situation. Darren Finlay, who's been quite prevalent here this afternoon, takes another possession for the Centrals.
He gets a lot of the footy, Ron, doesn't he? When his kicks aren't always effective, but he does keep getting the ball. Punt kicks down towards half forward. Out comes forward and can't mark. Goes up his chest. Actually went off his boot, but look at it, or is it a free kick being paid? Might be a free kick being paid to Mick O'Toole of Corio, and he'll take this at right half back.
Mick O'Toole, no, it's Glenn Cambridge. I think you'll find the interchange player, first gamer for Corio with the ponytail, goes short and finds the skipper in Nevada Cornwall. Kicks the ball long. Out there the rest of Greg Cockrell. Couldn't quite get to in time, Greg. Not happy either with that effort. And sees the ball out of bounds on that member side centre wing.
Boundary throw in. Pooleye goes up and wins it down to Finlay. Is in trouble. Tumbles the punt very quickly. Well done, Finlay, because he only put the foot right in. Put him out on the full. Just tumbled the punt along the ground. Gained about 15 or 20 metres for his side. And the boundary umpire's going to repeat the day's far side of the ground. Perhaps slightly attacking zone for Corio. The scoreboard showing 4 goals for 28 Corio to 3 goals 7. 25 for Werribee Centrals.
Yep, 3 points the margin. Now the ball back in the play. Paul Main Jansen working hard at ground level. The ball off, bounced cruelly. Opportunity here for another first gamer. This time the 39 jersey for Werribee Centrals in Barry Neville. He's kicked over a poor one, and it's well marked there by the Corio's Peter McCone.
McGilly goes out wide, the half back. He's looking out there and finding Jimmy Onturk. Now Onturk swings play around the far side of the ground, looking for Cornwall. Up goes Nevada. Cornwall takes the mark. Well, part of the stand's just fallen down and knocked me almost apex over base here, but I'll carry on with this Brady as he goes up towards half forward. Keating grabs the ball. Keating fires up looking for Boothroyd. Nash is in front. Boothroyd's handled him, and a free kick goes to Nash. Well played, Peter Nash at fullback. Put his body on the line, put it in front, and Boothroyd was the offender on that occasion, and Nash will take this free kick as Brady does the repairs in the commentary box.
Back of the footy, at the back of the pack too, Darren Finlay, the ever ball getter and good reader of the play, gets another possession, comes in again to Finlay, this time over the top he goes, looks for his teammate on the ground, number 52 for the Werribee Central side was Mick Cunningham.
Couldn't handle it because Shelley took it off him right and punt kicked the ball back. Up it goes towards the centre half forward, looking for Marsh, taken away from Marsh by Delaney. Barry Delaney punt kicks down wide. It's on the half forward, picked up by Galauka, spares a pass into the forward zone. Up they come, beat the drum, it's Howard, is it? He's got it, turns around, spins on the left foot. He's had a flying left foot, shot the goal. Oh, he's hit a bloke with a can of the pie about 20 metres away. Shocking kick up the side of the boot from Mick Howard. Under a lot of pressure, but could have done better there. Gathered the ball well, but unfortunately as he spun, lost his balance as he was pushed and exploded the bloke's pie out there, and he dropped the can as well. Out of bounds on the full.
Glenn Cambridge, the little back pocket play now. On the left foot, elects to go to the members' side. Half-back flank position, pack of pliers. Fly for the footy, comes to ground, working hard at ground level for the Werribee Central side on that occasion. I think you'll find it was Chris Fordham working hard out there. Couldn't trap it. Ball now out of bounds, back into play.
Back into play it comes. A chance here for Kent. It's taken away from him. A little kick around the boundary line, heading in the direction of Mick Galauka. He's 20 metres out from goal, but the boundary line's too close for little Mickey, and it bounces off his hands and goes over the line out of bounds for a boundary throw in. And Ronnie Corio haven't kicked the goal for this quarter, and they're only one on the board of the Central, so it's been a real battle of defences here. Here's the chance for Galauka again deep in the forward pocket. Again the boundary line too close, and again the boundary umpire's going to earn his loot and chuck it back in right at the top of his cranium.
Yes, he certainly will, Cookie. It's only about 25 metres. Werribee Central's doing the attacking. Ball now back into play. Sharking it there. Good football from the skipper, Nevada Cornwall. His kick, though, well marked off. Kick forward. Just trying to pick that player up. I think it may have been Jaloka, who's been busy. Kicks it back to the teeth of goal. And the big arms, it was Barry Delaney, thanks Cookie, as we see that Mick Howard's taken a very nice grab in front of his opponent. The big long arms of Mick Howard, too hard to get to, and he's taken a very handy mark, no more than 15 metres from goal, directly in front.
Let's see how he goes this time. We put the moz in him once or twice. Oh, the kick's a shocker again. Is this knocking enough? Oh, it's the worst kick for a goal I've ever seen. He's bobbed it. Might be goal of the day, Ronnie. Might be goal of the day. The painter's pile of award might go to Mick Howe. I've never seen a worse kick in my life that's got a goal. Mickey Howe, that'll give him confidence. He's got one through. 2 goals to Mick Howe. And Werribee Centrals have hit the front.
Yes, certainly have, Cookie, and it's midway through the second quarter here at Shell Oval. Werribee Centrals 4-6-30. They lead Corio Sports Club 4-4-28.
I hope Mickey Howe buys a tape of this from Guest Video, because I reckon when he retires, he'll play that time and time again. That is the worst kick for goal I've seen that got through. He tumbled it, went end over end and like a boomerang as well, and still snuck through. There was no one on the goal line. Someone would have touched it from 20 metres out. Out of the centre they come. Little Barry Delaney working hard. Hand pass. Intercepted by Shelley. In trouble. Does well to get the foot in, but goes to Nevada Cornwall. Hand pass across the run of Ian Cockrell. And away go Corio up towards Boothroyd. Out he comes. Can't mark. Nash. Oh, sensational effort, Nash. Taking a beauty over the top of Boothroyd. And he's playing the game of his life.
Yeah, better anticipation, Peter Nash. Took a screamer. Kicks it down to the members' side of the ground. Looks for Barry Delaney. Taps the ball forward. Oh, strong work there, Ricky Neville. The loose ball now. Spills to Kevin Gio. The Stinnett punts it up the half forward. Takes us defence into attack. Good football, Gio. Is now Mickey Galoka on the right foot, steadies. The little kick, though, too short for Chris Fordham. Trapped it well. Got the handball back. Now Jamie Ellison an opportunity. Goes to the forward pocket. Looks there for his teammate, Barry Neville. The kick was a bit too well weighted, though, Cookie. Corio down defence.
Yeah, good mark, Cockrell, too. Punt kicks out to half-back, and Nevada Cornwall has lifted his game this second quarter. Takes the mark, does Nevada. Goes bang on the right foot. Kicks it over the centre wing position. Oh, good mark up in front. Who's this taking Boyle, I think it is. Taking a beauty short of the, just the attacking side of the centre wing. Wants to play on. Now umpire grabs his gun to come in and say, you got to go back around your mark, son. And here the ball will come back as Boothroyd punts it back. He would be a bit disappointed, Blakes, because I think he might have claimed at that one and had a shot for his 99th. But Boyle, ball to the centre. Punt kicks. Good long kick too. Up in the forward zone. Up they go. Purlai does well. Gets back. Fists towards the fence. Nash a chance. Boundary line swallows up the 40. Well done, Big James. Purlai getting back there with that giant fist of his. And over the boundary line it goes for a boundary throw in. Scoreboard, Ronnie. Can you give us the scoreboard? I can't see it from here.
Werribee Central's 4-7-31. Lead Corio 4-4-28. As we see now, breaking clear there was Barry Delaney from that boundary throw-in. He's kicked though, well marked by one of the better players for Corio in defence, Paul Manson.
He's a goer, isn't he? Paul Manson kicks into the corridor up towards centre half forward. Oh, there's a Corio mark here. I think it's Boyle's got it again. He's outmarked 2 opponents and 2 of his teammates to take that one. Good mark taken by Phil Boyle. Normally a long kick. Lays back on this and punt kicks into the goal square. Looking up there. He's got the mark. A little bit of a shove out. He's got away with it well. Nash is going. Cook so too. Finlay. Boothroyd scratches the head. I don't know whether he's got a bit of dandruff on or someone might have just clipped him as he went past taking that mark. But he's got the mark. He is only 3 metres out for goal. Ronnie, I'm going to nominate this one. I think you'll kick it, without a doubt. I reckon I can kick this, Cookie. 10 metres out directly in front. Rod Boothroyd, the number 99, comes in and splits it straight through the centre. Great goal, Rodney Boothroyd. Kicked his third, and as I mentioned, his 99th for the 93 season. And back went Greg Cockle and giving the pat on the back. He said, that's what we needed. That's the first one for the quarter. And he's also congratulated there by Ricky Neville, being a good player too for Corio. And they're back in front, Ron? Yes, they are. And a pretty good game out here. Perfect conditions. You wouldn't believe it after yesterday's rain and tempest and storm and thunder and all that sort of stuff. Frightened the daylights out of my poor old dog. She was howling under the bed for about 2 hours down there at Anglesey. And I thought this will be no good here today. And we get out here. It's a magnificent day for football. Not much breeze at all. In fact, I'd venture to say neither end favoured by the breeze here at the Corio Oval. And the ground's in excellent condition, Ron.
It certainly is. Cookie. Corio now moved to 5-4-34 leading. Werribee Central's 4-7-31. 3 points the margin. And it's around 24.5 minutes of this second quarter. Can Rod Boothroyd kick his 100 before half-time? That's the question.
Good question, Ronnie. I did say get him before half-time. I think I might have said quarter time, but I might have been a bit excited there. Bounce down to the centre. Oh, centre bounce infringement again. The umpire this time. And it's going the way of the Centrals. James Purlai says thank you very much. I'd have a possession. It goes down on my score sheet. And Purlai will take the free kick for the Centrals.
Against Ricky Neville.
Infringing in the centre square. Here comes Purley. Punt kicks. Good high kick. Oh, beautiful kick by Purley. And a big mark taken down here. That might be Cunningham, is it, Ron?
Yeah, not bad call, Cookie. I think
up in the air, high above the pack, backing back with the footy and was able to jump backwards into the pack and take a beauty.
Yep, the 52 Guernsey.
Mick Cunningham it was, yeah.
Listed as 44 in the program listers. He is wearing number 52 here this afternoon and a real opportunity from 40 metres.
We saw him take some good marks recently. That was no exception. And the kick looks all right. The goal umpire's moved across. Wait on him. Offline. 1 point only. Mick Cunningham. So a couple of crucial missions by the Centrals. Mickey Howard and also Mickey Cunningham. And must be something to do with the mix. Just offline.
Yeah, and rain starts to tumble, Cookie. I think you might have opened
the window was
a
great,
little bit early.
Out it goes at the woods, half back and getting up, taking a good mark. It's Cunningham again, pulled in a beauty, making amends for his previous misdemeanour. Up he goes to the forward line, umpire's sprayed the free kick. It's going to go the way of a Corio defender here. I think it may well be McCone who was in front. No, it's going back, and Mick O'Toole was the player in front there. He's going to take the free kick for a push out against Fatty Fordham.
Mick O'Toole now, he's looking to the Shell side of the ground, the Shell club side of the ground. Over the back of the pack, Finlay was well tapped on there, Paul Manson. Good footy, sees Kelvin Keating on the ground now for the Devils. Kicks it up long to centre wing, but it's all Central. Quick kick around the corner. Oh, Keating batted up well. Good football, Kelvin Keating. Kicks it up to the half-forward line, and there he goes. Paul Manson punts it into the teeth of goal. Great football, Corio, and the ace of the goal square. Rodney Boothroyd has taken a lovely chest mark. 5 metres from goal directly in front.
Good effort, Kel Keating here. Won it, lost it, got it back, and then boomeranged the kick. He got no left side of it. He had the boomerang with the right-hand side. Found his teammate up there in the player Manson. He's given a Boothroyd. Boothroyd kicks his going to the air. Second year running up. Wanting to be more. And the boys up here are clapping. Sensational stuff. The kids are coming onto the ground, and every teammate of Rodney Boothroyd has taken up from full-back, centre wing, centre half-back, whatever you like. They're running up to tell him, well done, legs. The man they call legs out here. Rodney Boothroyd, the co-coach of the Corio Devils, once again, booted 100 goals.
Yeah, great effort, Legs, and congratulations on behalf of the WIR and Guest Video team here this afternoon. And don't forget, listeners, this action's been captured by Guest Video, mate. And we do thank the boys doing a great job here this afternoon on camera.
I don't know how happy he'd be right now. Legs is a fella come out and kissed him. I don't know if it's his brother or something.
Well, it's all happened out here at the Corio Sports Club, and congratulations to them. He kicked that goal at the 26-minute mark of the second quarter. Rod Boothroyd kicks his 4th and 100th for the 93 season. Scoreboard. Get him.
It's 4 goals. It's just, I can't read it from here. It looks like 6 goals, 4, is it? 48?
40 points.
40 points, 4-7, 31.
9 points in it. Corio leading at the present time, late stages of the second quarter.
And the drizzle falling, Ron, could this change the game around in any description do you feel?
Well, at the present time, Cookie, I think you'll find it may favour the running players of Corio a little.
Well, I thought it might take away a bit of marking power of the Corio players. I'm talking of Boothroyd and I'm
What about Howard and Pulai, who are head and shoulders above their opponents, Cunningham?
I'm glad we're arguing. Up goes Purley, the rain doesn't worry him at all, stops at 20 metres. Out on the fence they come. Here's the chance for the first gamer in Cambridge of Corio. Punt kicks the ball up and the mark taken by Greg Cockrell. Centres the ball cleverly. Purley did well to get back and slap it away. Picked up on the bottom of the pack, Keogh. The skinhead gets the hand pass away. Not particularly effective. Corio deep into attack. Nevada Cornwall's hand pass goes to Manson. Manson goes backwards, concedes ground, gives it back towards, looks like on Turkers. It takes the ball, fires it across the half-board to chip it in. Delaney takes a good mark to Barry Delaney, and away go the Centrals out of defence.
Yeah, Kevin Keogh was the recipient of the hand pass. Good support, Justin Morley. Kicks it long, members side centre wing. Now the races on. Delaney recovered well. Chris Delaney lost the ball. Good tackle there from the Corio Devil. I think you'll find that was Keith Cornwall, the loose ball. Now, working hard again, Chris Delaney. Caught one, I think you'll find in the back. And Chris Delaney will get the free kick. Members side centre wing here at Shell Oval. Corio leading by 9 points.
Take a bite of that cake from the ladies of the cake shop, Ronnie. and I'll take the call as the kick goes up towards half forward. A chance for Cambridge of Corio. His hand pass is smothered. A chance there for the Centrals. Can they pick it up? They can. Hand pass out wide. Here's a chance. Blind left foot shot. A right foot shot. If you don't mind, swing it back. I think it's a beauty. Just wait on your turn around, show his number.
Jamie Ellis.
Jamie Ellis was at 31. I got the 3. He couldn't get the other number. Here's Jamie Ellis, who doesn't mind kicking left foot either. That was a right footer and a beauty and a badly needed one by the Centrals because it had been all Corio for the previous 10 minutes of the final stages of the second quarter of GDFL football on RFM.
Yeah, round 17, match of the day out here at Shell Oval. A real ball game out at Shell Oval this afternoon. Werribee Centrals now creeping back into the game. They're 5-7-37. They trail Corio 6-4-40. 3 points the margin. Siren time just around the corner of the second quarter.
Rain getting steadier and getting heavier as the umpire bounces down in the centre. Up goes on to. Stuffed away by Poolai. Chance for the Centrals to get up to half forward. They do, but it's to no avail because the siren has sounded as Brady puts the hands up and signifies to me, yours truly, who is beating him half deaf. But I did hear that one run. Thanks for letting me know anyway. It is half time here. 6 goals, 40 points on the board of Corio. 5 goals, 7-37 the Werribee Centrals. Not a high scoring game, but plenty of entertainment as we get a bit of a look from Dave McCann, who sat on the bench there for the latter half of that second quarter for Corio. He's just moving off towards the half-time huddle, and the Centrals gathering before they go into the rooms, Ron, and they're all fired up. They're doing a pretty good job here at the Corio Oval against the top